said, why don't we have a union? And she laughed and said, we're too unorganized. There's too much division, too much competition. It's a cutthroat business. They barely had a secret meeting. This is so funny. They announced like 2 weeks ago, we're having a secret meeting. My informant, yes, I have ice beers everywhere, tells me like 15 people showed up. It's so hilarious. It's like, you know what, you guys are the stupidest criminals I've ever seen in my life. I almost have pity on them, but yet I don't, because you know what, they hurt. You know why they're such cowards? Anyone that beats women up, stuffs their head down toilet bowls, you know, rips their body parts, and makes them have sex with, 50, 60 men at the same time, which yes, they do. It's called cut. And then, they do things like advertise in the LA Weekly. Hey, to the civilian guys, not male talent, why don't you have sex with your favorite porn star? And they show up without tests, and the girl's like, I never thought I was gonna do a porno with like 75 guys. It's totally illegal to do that. Why should the porn industry get to operate differently than any other workplace in California? They will, as long as I'm alive, we're alive, they will operate in any other workplace that California operates.
Do you think the Free Speech Coalition is paying somebody off so that the industry doesn't get better regulated? I don't know what their MO is, but they seem really against the idea of like regulating better for healthcare.
I stole their signs out of